that. Yay, good. Okay, good. Phew, because I do need sound for today, obviously. Hand gestures won't cut it. Morning, Caroline. All right, so let's get back. So, what I'm hoping has happened is, firstly, you've reminded yourself of some really cool things about you and your life. So, every time we've done the unconditional love, the certainty, significance, joy, you've thought back to a memory and realized, gosh, those were good times. Now, the second thing that I hope that has happened as a result of remembering those times is perhaps it's occurred to you that maybe you need to either create more of those moments in your life, connect with those people if those people are still in your life a little bit more often, and just focus on how important feeding those types of experience in your life is, rather than this sort of day-to-day rut that it's very easy to get into, but also being more conscious in those moments of how wonderful those moments are. So just taking a moment to actually feel the gratitude, feel the moment, anchor it for yourself, reflect back on it multiple times. This is really healthy, because we're all going to go through difficult periods of time where we might not have access to those things, like in lockdown and things like that. We don't have access to those to be able to create those new experiences the way we'd like. So creating them while we do have the chance is good. So those are the two things I'm hoping so far. The other things, I hope you actually have removed quite a few of the triggers in your life, and so you're already sort of starting to notice, well, that's a bit easier. That's it. I'm not worried about that so much. Well, that feels a bit easier. The fourth thing I'm hoping is that you are feeling more confident about some of the goals that you've set yourself, and recognize that every time you set yourself a goal, that this is the process to do to remove the limiting belief, and to keep doing it until what you want manifests, because beliefs are the only things in the way. Once you remove the limiting beliefs, you figure out the how pretty fast. Then I think we're on the 5. The fifth thing that I hope that has happened is you recognize how powerful you are to heal the parts of your life that you need to heal. So you have this technique now. It's just one. Obviously in NLP we have many, but you have this technique now that will allow you to start changing the landscape of your emotional life. And emotions are the reasons that we do everything. So if you have the power to be able to transform that landscape, it really does give you power over your life. It's not instant. Sometimes you do have to keep working longer than 15 days, or you have to do the process more than once a day if you want a fast change. But I am hoping that the biggest transformation will be recognizing that those feelings are incredible. They should be close by, and this needs to be done more often to remind you of those good feelings. All right. Now, this morning I wanted to try something slightly different. So with a group it can be tricky, so we'll see how we go. But I basically just wanted to do what I call a rebalancing with everyone. All right. So not sure how long it's going to take on time wise, but I think it's worth it for the last one of this session. So please do, again, share all of your positive experiences. I want to feel that this has been useful, and if there's any way that we can make it more helpful, then of course I will do it. Good. Obviously 15 minutes for me is tough to stick to because I just want to keep, showing you different things. But I do think it's important to not have an hour every day, because you've got things to do with your life. So, all right, we maybe add an hour's long session a week somewhere else if you wanted it. All right, so for now, just close your eyes if you can. If it's safe to do so, close your eyes and breathe. Good, focus on your breathing. Center yourself. Just tune back into your body. There may be noises around you, and that's fine. That's the world continuing to turn while you take a moment to step off it. Those noises can relax and confirm that everything is fine and normal going on around you. And you can just focus in on your inner world. And as you breathe deeply in and out, relaxing more and more with every breath, allow yourself to focus in on your inner movie screen, and just imagine that you can see beautiful pictures of a beautiful landscape or a beautiful garden in your mind, perhaps somewhere you've been before or somewhere you'd like to go to. Somewhere that would represent the most beautiful place in nature for you right now. And as you start to see that picture, I want you to imagine that you can move towards that picture and find yourself now imagining yourself floating down a beautiful staircase, a beautiful set of steps, and at the bottom of those sets of steps is that beautiful landscape. And as you breathe out, just allow yourself to float down into it. Instantly tuning into the sounds of that place in nature, the temperature of the air against your skin, what time of day or night it is, how it feels to be in there. Now this place of nature is your special place just for you, where you can communicate with your subconscious mind. Notice how the relationship with you and your subconscious mind is utterly perfect. It is perfection. You asked to move into a beautiful landscape, beautiful place in nature, and your subconscious mind obeyed. It selected things it knew you'd like. Your subconscious mind is waiting to help you 24/7. Ask and it shall be given. Working on the relationship with your subconscious mind, learning to trust it, is one of the most beautiful things you will experience in your life. The real you, the authentic you, how you really feel, where all those memories, those positive memories are stored. It's your subconscious mind that brings them to you. So right now, indulge and experience this beautiful place that your subconscious mind has conjured for you. Feel it with every sense. Now, if you have a money tree, go and sit under your money tree and feel the vibrations against your back as your money tree breathes in and out, enjoying the attention you're giving it. Notice your money tree always grows a little stronger, more beautiful every time you visit. So continuing to hear the sounds of this place in nature. If you don't have a money tree, sit under any tree and feel comfortable. And relax a moment. Now in this place, there are so many different ways to communicate with your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind and you will have your own language for you to explore and enjoy. For now, we're going to rebalance your emotions. We're going to tell your subconscious mind Give it some new instructions on how you want to feel and the emotions that you need to support you through your day. So when you're ready, I want you to tune in to the level of anger that you feel currently in your life, from 0 to 100, where 100 is all the time and 0 is none of the time. Tune in and feel what number that is. What percent of the time do you feel anger? Just notice what that number is and ask yourself, where should it be? Now, for the purposes of today, I'm going to assume all positive feelings should be 100% of the time and all negative should be 0% of the time. But that's to make it easier. You do whatever your subconscious mind says. So, wherever your anger is currently in your life, at the level that you feel it, I want you to ask your subconscious mind, is it okay to reduce this anger now? If you get a yes, then start reducing it. Think of that number, so wherever it is, let's say wherever it goes, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down to 0, and lock it in place. Give that command. That's where anger needs to be. Good. But of course we need something to replace it. So ask your unconscious mind where unconditional love is at the moment in your daily life. How often are you feeling it for yourself and others? And notice what percentage that is, from 0 to 100, where 100 is all the time, 0 is none of the time. And wherever that feeling is it okay for you to increase that feeling now to support you in those areas where you would have felt anger in the past? Okay, so if it is, start increasing it now, all the way up, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, unconditional love 100% of the time, and lock it in place and enjoy. Good. All right, next, I want you to ask your unconscious mind where fear is from 0 to 100 in your life right now. How often you feel fear. And ask your unconscious mind, is it okay for us to reduce fear, provided that we replace it with something more useful? If it is, wherever that number is, ask where it should be. Okay, and take it down to that number. So when you're ready, wherever it is, take it all the way down, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Lock it in place. And instead of fear, we need certainty. Okay, so ask your mind, where is certainty right now for you, 0 to 100% of the time? Wherever that number is it okay to increase it? If so, where to? Where would be appropriate for you? And when you're ready, feel yourself start increasing it. You can say the numbers out loud. Obviously, I can't hear you, so say the numbers out loud, wherever they are. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Lock it in place. Certainty instead of fear. The next is sadness. How often do you feel sadness in your life, 0 to 100? Wherever that number is, focus on it now. Ask your unconscious mind, where should it be? And is it okay to move it now? We will replace it. So when you're ready, start moving it down. Say those numbers out loud, all the way down, all the way down. 3, 2, 1, 0. Lock it in place. And instead of sadness, we're going to have joy. So ask your unconscious mind, where is joy in your life? How often do you feel it from 0 to 100? And wherever it is, where should it be to support you in those areas where sadness would have been? And when you're ready, ask your mind, is it okay to change it now? If it is, start increasing it. Wherever it is, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Feel joy at 100. Okay. If you want to anchor these as you go through, if you feel joy 100, anchor it all the positives. Okay, good. Now, obviously you could do this with any of the main unresourceful feelings that you have. So we're just going to do a couple more. Okay, think of the numbers of times, the amount of time in your life right now that you feel not good enough, unworthy, not good enough. Okay, how much % of the time do you feel it from 0 to 100? If wherever it is, where should it be? And is it okay to reduce it down to that level now? So when you're ready, start reducing it. Wherever it is, wherever it's going, reduce it down. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Lock it in place. Remember, you're giving these instructions to your subconscious mind, your willing servant that will do everything that it can to help you and support you. Next, okay, we're going to do significant self-worth, the resource of feeling good about yourself. When you're ready, ask your unconscious mind, how much % of the time do you feel significant, 0 to 100, and where should it be? And are you ready to change it now? Good. Let's do that. Changing it now. Wherever it is currently, rising now. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 100% of the time feeling significant. Good. All right. And the last one, for now anyway, tiredness. So where's tiredness from 0 to 100 in your life? 100% of the time to 0% of the time. Where is it? And where should it be? So where is it now in your life, and where should it be? Is it okay to change it now? Good. So start changing it. So tune into the feeling of tiredness and start reducing it. Think of the numbers coming down. So wherever it is, 50, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Send that instruction to your subconscious mind. Now we need to replace it with energy. So when you're ready, ask your unconscious mind, how often do you feel energized? Most of our tiredness comes from psychological resistance, the draining, not the physical fatigue. So this energy, wherever you feel it most, where is it now from 0 to 100, and where should it be? And is it okay to change it now? All right, so when you're ready, feel into that energy wherever it's at and start increasing it now. All the way up, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And lock it in place. Good. So you can repeat those instructions as you like, but for now, what I want you to do is just thank your unconscious mind. Okay. Any resistance you felt, you can use your collapsing anchors to deal with. If your unconscious mind said, no, it's not okay, it will be because you have a limiting belief that you can go and collapse anchors on. For now, I want you to just imagine there is a beautiful lagoon close by, a warm, beautiful, sparkly, private lagoon. And invite yourself now to take a dip in that lagoon, healing every muscle of your body, every cell of your body, releasing anything you do not need, embracing the pleasure of life, the pleasure of being alive, the privilege of experience. Invite someone into that lagoon to share that joy with you in your mind. And if you're not going to work today, you can stay there to your heart's content and enjoy your garden. There's a lot to explore, including your money tree, if you want to plant your money tree seed, or sit with your money tree. But if you've come to the end of the time in the garden now, then you can easily jump out of the lagoon, feeling refreshed, energized, glad to be alive, reminded of the sounds, the smells, the sights, and the sensations of the garden. And when you're ready and dry, you can move towards the bottom of the steps. And with every breath, you can imagine yourself floating up those steps, feeling more and more alive with every step that you float up past, until with every breath, leaving behind anything you do not need, anything you do not want, floating all the way up to the top of those steps. Good, coming all the way back to now, feeling relaxed, refreshed, energized, good about yourself, grateful to be alive, with unconditional love and joy and confidence in your body. Feeling really good about yourself in every way, ready to have the most incredible day and do the most incredible things and enjoy being alive and having a day that your future self would be proud of. Awesome. Welcome back, everyone. Cool. So something a little bit different today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be in touch about what's next in terms of Beamer 15, and we will take it from there. I hope you enjoyed that. A little dip in the garden there. Those of you that have either been to or listened to the Superpower School audiobook will be very familiar with the garden and the kinds of things that you can do in the garden. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Cool. Thanks, Ella. Thank you, Ella. Oh, Marina, thank you. So lovely. Beautiful. Thanks, Lyndon. Thank you, Andrea. Cool. I feel like chill today. Like I don't feel like high energy. I just feel like chill. That's going to be the theme of my day. Chillsville. Oh, thank you. You know, I would happily do a visualization every day, I think. I think the daily one from the audio book is the one I created for myself, the way that I like to wake up in the morning. So I think visualizations are cool. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see. Well, I won't see you tomorrow morning, or maybe I will. You don't know. But I will definitely see you very soon. And hopefully you'll all come back and do the next series of Beamer 15. Thank you so, so much. Awesome. Lots of love, everybody. Bye.